sliding into unconsciousness, I could somehow, I don't know, hear the voices of the dying. Thousands crushed by falling buildings or burned alive in the fires. Trish lost her sister, almost lost me. Zeke was always there, somehow sure that I'd wake up, while outside the city fell apart. A plague struck, followed by rioting, theft, rapes, civilization committing suicide. In a bullshit attempt to contain the biological threat, the federal government locked down all access in and out of the city. Now we're stuck in this cage with the psychos.
Hello and welcome to my review of Infamous for the PlayStation 3. In Infamous, you play a man who gets electronic powers, electricity, where he can shoot thunderbolts out his hands and everything else. He's got to find out why this electric pulse bomb went off in this city. And you're off on this really fun ride. It's done in a great comic book style fashion. You really feel like a superhero in this game. You know, down to your powers, and you even have a sidekick who's, I think, is pretty witty and funny. The graphics in this game are really good. Of course, it's a PlayStation 3 game, they're going to look good. But the animations are very fluid, look great, especially when platforming in the game. The electricity and all the special effects in the game look fantastic. The city itself does look pretty good. I'd say it looks better than Prototype City. It's more detailed and more diverse, I would say. The voiceovers in the game are also very well done. All the characters have really good voiceovers. Cole, the main character, sounds spectacular. He sounds sort of like a cross between Batman and Wolverine. It's very cool. He's a character you can really get behind and enjoy playing as, because he's just a badass. You get a lot of cool powers in this game. You can shoot thunderbolts out of your arms, rain down, and, you know, just shock everything in sight, throw thunder grenades. It's just a really cool game designed around, you know, some really cool powers. And it's also, we haven't really seen these kind of powers to this degree in games before. We've seen lightning bolts and stuff in RPGs and everything, but this is really to a whole nother level, and it's quite fun. What also makes the game cool is, like I said before, the platforming. The animations are spectacular, but anything in the city that can be climbed can be climbed. If you see a ledge that you'd like to grapple onto, you can just run up and grab that ledge. And what's even more fun about this is you can shoot from any surface in the game. So, like, if you're attached to maybe a lamp post and there's somebody below you, you can shock them. Or, as you saw in the gameplay footage, I was using these crates to my advantage to get to these machine gunners who would normally blast me apart if I walked in front of them. Well, I'd hide by holding on to the side and then shooting above it. And it's really cool and really rewarding. It gives the game an extremely immersive cover system. Basically, anything in the game can be used as cover in any way you want. You can duck behind cover and everything, and it's a much funner cover system than anything I've seen, even in Gears of War. This cover system is just flawless, because, you know, if there's somebody on a ledge above you and you want to hop onto that ledge and then sort of just pop your head above to zap them with your lightning, it's a lot of fun. Not only that, but the platforming is a lot of fun, and it's challenging. It's not easy like in the Prince of Persia game, or even Assassin's Creed, though it is similar to Assassin's Creed. The engine works quite well. You can jump from object to object and swing on objects, and it's really cool. It's a lot of fun. Now, it is kind of trial and error based. Sometimes you'll miss the jump because you miscalculate it, but it actually works to your advantage. It actually takes some skill. So it's not that it's cheap or anything. It's just that you have to get used to how to platform in this game. And I mean, really, this is an open world game, and anything and everything can happen. And of course, you've got two sides you can choose. You can either be a good or an evil character.
Gonna have to get past those riot cops if we want out of here. If I fry a couple of the guards from inside the crowd, but I can trigger a riot. Help keep the heat off Zeke and me. Of course, that means a lot of innocent people will get the hell kicked out of them.
There are some missions that require you to make choices. Like an early mission requires you to either zap people away from these food crates and keep the food for yourself, or protect them from the Reapers and share the food with everyone. There's a lot of different choices like this throughout the game, and it really makes an immersive experience, and also adds a great deal of replayability to the game, because you could, you know, play a good character the first time, an evil character the second time, or someone in between on the third time. And not only that, the game is also quite lengthy with a lot of side missions that are actually a lot of fun to play and really feel like they're part of the game. So it's a quite spectacular game, and I'm very surprised that this game is this fun. The game's difficulty level on the easiest setting is a bit hard, and that could be the only fault I could possibly find with this game, is that sometimes on the easier setting the game is just a little bit too hard, but once you've gotten used to how the game plays and you've played it for a while, you can get quite good at this game, and it's just a blast to play. Overall, if you've got a PlayStation 3 and you're looking for one of the best games for it, that's got a lot of action, that's paced well, great characters, great storyline, definitely pick up Infamous. This is a fantastic game with a great storyline and is totally immersive and is worth every penny you pay for it. Infamous gets a shocking 5 out of 5. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more reviews.
But inside me, something was beginning. Scary as hell at first. Gotta understand, there was no one to talk to, no experts to consult. But with time, I'm learning to control it, master it. Just hope it's not too late.